Alright. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more. Me being back on my bullshit about the story of Elden Ring. We finally reached Michaela's Hailing Tree. Managed to fight our way past the ants and the horn players who rule who basically rule the upper branches. And we've made it down to the main city. Now we get to see what actually lives here in the Hailing Tree proper. Well, first thing we get is a misbegotten. Suppose it makes sense. And lots of misbegottens. All out prey. And they're preying close to an edge, so naturally. You can see here. There's more of those who live in death covered in mushrooms. Just kind of yeah, they're really eager for me to get up here. One fell. Wonder if the others can. Well, then again, we also do have alternative methods to deal with them. Oh. They can fall. Okay. Didn't know if that was just a one-time thing, or... But yeah. Shot go and looks like you might have lost interest, so either way, we still might have damaged him pretty well, and oh, there it goes. And the winged misbegotten. Ah. And actually, what we were really here for is up over here. But we're gonna have to deal with a Leonin misbegotten. Yep. Yep. Nope. Ow. Oof. Okay. That's entirely on me. I got my timing wrong in trying to heal. But, now as you might expect, this is one of the endgame areas, so... You can probably, you know what to expect at this point. Just lots of... Whoop. Okay, there it goes. And those guys up there. Nice. Even damage to get him out. Oh, the ambush shot. There we go. Yeah. All you need is line of sight. It's kind of funny that they seem to take enough damage they forget about you. Or at least hide from you. Payout for here is actually pretty good too. Alright. So one way we can do this is bait him into trying to make him fall down. That's not bad damage. Let's see. No. He's angry now. Yep. Okay, managed to get the ring. Managed to get the rolls at the right time. Alright. It was truly one of those cases of just getting your timing right. Anyway, this is something you really wanted. Pearl Drake Talisman +2. So, it's only about 2 more points, but the overall benefit of being able to resist non-physical damage is just overall fantastic. And now there is a main normal path to take. But there's also hidden paths, or rather upper paths would be the better way to phrase it. And as you can see, yeah. Luckily, these things are relatively slow. Those who live in death do sacrifice. Do tend to sacrifice speed, the ability to react to threats. for various bonuses, such as being stubborn. But Aeonian butterflies. And there's another Leonin up there. Okay. So let's see. I was gonna say you can get up on the mushroom, but you can't really do too much. Okay, so that's why we got up here. This brings us over here. I mean, this place when it was first built had to have been absolutely beautiful before it was overrun with everything. Though I very much imagine the cause of this place falling apart yeah. The cause of this place falling apart is the spread of the corruption. I think I said before, I truly have to wonder if which came first. Because in my mind, which came first, whether the... Okay, nope. Yep. Okay, you just got that. Whoa! I could swear I hit circle. Oh well. Well, now let's take the straightforward path. Because we've been exploring the upper area. So let's start moving towards the lower. And let's move to get a better idea of what all is here. Because so far all we've seen are those who live in death covered in mushrooms. And this we got. Though it's said that the Holic tree would accept all. Nice. So, it makes sense that we'd find these two groups here. Those who live in death are unaccepted by the Golden Order. and the misbegotten are actively usually hunted or abused. So, it makes sense. Meanwhile, we are also seeing those plants here. And I suppose all the creatures here are thankful to Michaela, who was the one who created this tree. Melted mushrooms. Things you would find only normally. Underground. Be wary of right. Yep. One of the axe-wielding misbegottens. Yeah. Yeah. They hit hard. That headbutt. But yeah, they hit hard, but what they mostly end up doing is effectively tanking through your attacks. That's the more dangerous part of them. Yeah, why not? Let's see if they froth. See if he freezes. Oh, not close enough. Okay, comment. Nice. After all, you should always play one of these games with ranged option. You have your melee, your range. Always choose them carefully. Oh wow, you survived that. My bad. Alright. I believe theoretically you can actually survive this fall. I'm not going to. But it is, I believe, theoretically possible to survive that fall. But then you have to deal with the ants. And no one wants to deal with the ants. Yeah, that's not true, but either way. Alright. Okay. So let's see, we can make this jump. And yeah. The plants. There's no real reason to go after them. They're mostly there as a harassment thing. At least in my experience. Well, I have infinite FP for a moment, so... Why not? Why make my life harder than it has to be? Why make life harder than it has to be, folks? another ancient dragon smithing stone. So a valuable item being offered towards this statue that is clearly Melania and Michaela. Which makes sense that would be offered up here. After all, this whole area, hell, this whole tree wouldn't exist without Michaela offering it. Their very lifeblood. Though it does beg the question. What did Michaela kept this tree alive and flowering? So in a sense then, that without Michaela here, well, the whole place is starting to succumb to Melania's rot. So, which leads me to believe that the rot is not a natural state of this tree, nor was it like this originally, but is a recent change due to Melania coming here. Golden Room 12. And that should be enough for a level. Which, yeah. Alright. Now, this is an area that can actively screw you over pretty easily. Yep. Get my magic morning star out. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're now entering into a painful area. As much as I'd like to rely on casting to solve my problems, I don't think I'll be able to. Actually, wait. Okay. We'll just go with it. Yep. Because in this area, there's these. The slugs. The summoning chandlers. And they're all over the place. Yep. But again, they're crystallians, so they don't take much damage, and they're buffed because they're just ashes. There we go. So that's taken care of. I'm pretty sure there's one more. Still. Just taking a look around, making sure I didn't miss anything. Because this place is vertical as all get out. Let's just see what damage we can get out of this. Nice. Good night. Now the ants. Just far enough, huh? Ow. Ow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the ants just friggin' herd up here. Yeah. I don't know what specific type of damage they do that causes them to hurt so much. More, oh, Aeonian butterflies. You mean the things that's just been flying all over the place? Okay. But, yeah. And that's just another way to there. And this would bring you down and around. Somber Smithing Dragonstone 9. When they start becoming common, you know you're towards endgame. Alright. So from here you have a choice. You could drop down to that lower area, or deal with all the zombies over there. We'll start with the top. If you can make that jump, of course. As we see, ambush shard is just useful. We'll go back to Moonvale. There we go. Because worst case scenario is these guys bunch up. We do the quick draw. And that gets you some spacing. Oh! I can't believe I walked off the edge. Sorry folks, it's been a long day. But that's no excuse for shoddy play. Yep. There we go. And pop. Always satisfying to watch the Crystallians pop. Like, that will always be just a satisfying moment of, yep. Alright. So, as we've seen, there's all sorts of ways to get around these guys, because unfortunately they are slow. I mean, they're literally covered in let mushrooms grow on them. Of course they're slower than hell. Well, let's see. Alright. Now that they're all bunched up like this, I could chuck firebombs. It's clear there was a path. Like, this platform obviously led out to a plateau, and that just fell off. Golden runes. I imagine these eggs are ant eggs. There we go. Let's see. Yep. The extra stamina amber medallion plus 2. So the strongest version you can buy. And from here, we need to run and jump. Yep. Nice. And just get a quick heal. They're highly resistant considering they're just corpses with mushrooms growing out of them, but hey. Points, respect where it's due, they are trying their best. Alright. Let's see if we can make this jump. Alright. I've got about a 75% accuracy with that jump, so sometimes I do just end up missing it. Oh, damn it. No, 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 no! Jeez. There we go. That knocks him out of it. It is funny that is the aggressive stance of this game of, my arms are in the air, I am ready to grab you. Alright. So, I still have... Okay. Well, let's do it this way. Nope, I still have free ammo, so let's see if I can get rid of this guy. Yep, I got one hit. Okay, got him out of position, so now I should be able to break bow him. Yep. Remember how annoying this was when we were back in the academy, the study room of the academy? It's kind of nice when it's us doing it, isn't it? And down he goes. By the way, yeah, there's a second guy over there then. And if we can snipe him from here, why not? Come on, get closer. There we go. Bear in mind, it's 2 enforcers of the academy here. So what we can expect is... Alright. Well, Not much I can say about it at this point. Just have to go for it. Okay. Nope. Nope. Wow! Really? They just managed to... And all the way back here. Oh well. But it's just interesting to me that yep. And of course I managed to screw it up so I get hit twice by them. There. So they're summoning the ashes of the Crystallians, which would typically mean that they're... Of course. Like I said, I have a 75% accuracy with that jump. And this one hiding and praying is because there's another guy right behind him. Basically, he's stuck on bait duty and he hates his life. Yeah. I mean, I'd hate my life too if my job involved me just standing there hoping someone shanks me in the back. Don't you dare. And here we have all these statues of Michaela lined up. Michaela holding a candelabra that's shaped like his favorite lily. Though, as we've seen, the lily in actual life is wilted and... like it's going to... is on the verge of death. Which, honestly, we could take as a symbolic thing of Michaela's current situation, where because of the time spent with Mo, they're very close to being dead. And there we go. I do love that the bridge sways even when you're standing still. There we go. Stone Club. Smithing stones. And as we can see here, an area where the statues of Michaela and Melania are doubled up. Before you go there, though, this is where you want to head. Actually, let's check that room where the one guy was real quick, because I forget what's in that little chamber. This little pavilion. Ah, Hero's Rune. Excellent. So, lots of runes. And a path back up, actually. And a shortcut to the boss. Because naturally, we've finally reached through all our little explorations down, we now have a shortcut back up. So let's see. Oh, we only need like 8,000. So... $2,000. Okay. Alright, folks. Now that we have access to the boss, let's go see what we can do. Now, this boss in particular, the way I always approach it, alright. Summoning pool. Now functional, because the boss we find here, Loretta, Knight of the Ailing Tree. This is not just the ashes of Loretta. This is actual Loretta, in the flesh. So what we thought were Ash's memories, a recreation of her, so to speak. This is the actual knight who was led to, who was swayed from serving. Who was swayed by Michaela to serve them, and that's their actual great bow attack. Ow. Remember that we just read that report, that thing that said that surely it's just a vicious rumor that Loretta would be an Alderman. But consider Loretta's mastery of Moor's Sickle. Considering we never see them leave their horse, let's see. Their war sickle. Intricately crafted silver sickle wielded by Loretta, Knight of the Ailing Tree. Originally given for service as a personal guard to Carian royalty, the weapon's blue glintstone has been replaced with unalloyed gold. Skill of Loretta the Royal Knight. Leap forward, imbuing the blade with glintstone, then descend, accelerating into a sweeping slash. We would need 20 strength. So not impossible. But it is just another method of, magic damage. Which we have in excess anyway. And Loretta's mastery. Fires great arrow from a magic great bow. Fires 4 great arrows from a magic great bow at once. Requires 46 intelligence. Sorcery used by Loretta, Knight of the Howling Tree. Creates a magic great bow and fires 4 great arrows simultaneously. Charging enhances potency. Hold to keep the great arrows knocked. Developed by Loretta after her long, bloody journey to seek out a place where Albinorix could live in peace. So yes, the reason Loretta is never off her horse is specifically because she's an Albinoric. Her legs don't work. And here we have what we would believe to be, I imagine, Radigan. Like, based on the face and the... In all truth, the face seems too masculine to be Marika. I imagine this is Radigan comforting Michaela and Melania as children? And these look like tombstones, so perhaps this was a promenade to honor all those who came before? All those who gave their lives to protect the Holic Tree? Be 111, so... let's do... yeah, Newman's Rune. That should get us 2 levels. Nope, need 20 more. Let's keep moving. Beyond Loretta, who dedicated themselves who not necessarily betrayed. The Carrion royal family. They served them at one point, then switched to Michaela. Probably due to Ronnie's defection, or even if it is, probably due to Ronnie's defection or refusal to, or distrust of Ronnie, or maybe even Renala herself. Hard to say. And there's an elevator, I assumed, that goes down. But we also saw a treasure chest up here. But I imagine it won't be that simple. This screams ambush after all. An ancient dragon smithing stone. Just out here, huh? Still, we're heading down. Down into... if the city above, if that was the city above, this would be the castle or fortress we're heading towards. rapidly, too. This elevator goes fast. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Elphiel, the Brace of the Holly Tree. Be prepared. You're about to encounter a lot of enemies in very tight corridors. Yep. Especially these guys. Luckily, they tend to get a bit frenzy happy, so... Alright. Heal up. In which case, let's just end this. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, this place is not joking around. Clean rot nights are going to be common. And they are in no way, shape, or form, or any capacity to be underestimated. But we've reached Elphiel, the Brace of the Holly Tree. In other words, the castle, the fortress of this place. And like every fortress, there are those who stand guard. I'll say now, holy damage, don't bother. Just perfectly honest. Getting the most out of your shots. And make no mistake, their enemies and ambushes abound. Nice. Golden runes. God. No, but an extremely large chalice. One that would normally be used to gather the drops we use for the physic. The crystal tears. Only, I don't think there are any here because this place does, the Holly Tree doesn't generate them. But like you can see, there are bowls all over the place decorating it to gather what would eventually, Michaela would have hoped to generate their own crystal tears. Sadly, it never came to be. Oof. Getting double gutted. Alright. Sorry, buddy. You just don't. You're just a soldier, though. More smithing stones. This guy just asked me for it. You can come up here. doesn't look like you can go any further that way, and dropping down would be hazardous to our health. But it seems this bell has something. The Michaelan Knight's Sword. Sword forged by the servants of Michaela of the Holly Tree, with a design modeled after those carried by Carian knights. Instead of glintstone, however, amber from the Holly Tree is embedded in the blade. A sumptuous piece, yet it never offered to any knight. An ill-starred sword with no master. So, another holy weapon. Doesn't have extremely high stat requirements. And can even fire off holy energy blasts. Though it's enough of an Erd tree to have a guardian, an avatar here. As far as why there's a lot of bloodstains right there, it's because a lot of people hold down on ladders, and yeah. You can imagine what happens next. Alright. Ah. Oh, okay, so this is an exit. Oh, that's good to know. So theoretically I could drop down there. But there's a rotten avatar. And I don't want to deal with all that just yet. As you might expect, this is sort of a optional endgame area. There's a lot to explore. And a lot of this is very vertical. So, just be on your toes. Because this is the first game in the Soul series to give us jumping, and you knew they were going to make you use it. Wow, if you're just going to stand there and let me do it, I'm going to just take advantage. Oh, right. I'm still wearing... Oh yeah, it's part of the armor. There we go. And like you can see there, that golden color in his chest, that means he has the capability to blow himself up. If he so chooses. But it is a spell ability, so he has to actually willfully choose to do it. It's not something that just happens automatically, unlike the explosive guys over in Mount Gelmir. Get rid of the two-handed sword guy. Good. And that sucks for you, dude. these soldiers of the Hollow Tree. Note that all of them wear gold crowns. Gold was very significant. Specifically unalloyed, or in other words, pure gold. It may be a case that Michaela felt themselves the only true, or the purest version. Though that does beg the question what their opinion of Godwin the Golden was before their passing. Yep. Oof. Alright. That holy glow to the sword. And hiding from that. I sure as hell ain't gonna get that caught up. Boy. Rotten Avatar. Alright. Holling Tree Gauntlets. And we have more than enough. So why not? There's a chest in here. More of the ant eggs. Triple rings of light. Alright. One of the incantations of the Golden Order fundamentalists produces 3 rings of light and fires them forward. The rings of light return to a position close to the caster before disappearing. This incantation be cast repeatedly. A gift from the young Michaela to his father Radigan. Alright, let's test range. Oh, yeah. Boy. Okay, in terms of firepower, he wins. Yep. Even at my best, I can't match that. So, we'll just move along. Okay. And now another clean rot night. Which means, yeah, beware of right means he's not alone. So, let's see, what was it here? Yet another one, okay. So yeah. It's kind of interesting that they are, potent holy casters. More Michaela's Lily. Smithing stones, nice. But yeah, This whole place is covered in bowls that one would assume would have been to gather the blessings of the olive tree. Yep. Okay. Nice. Though it is interesting that they're able to use perfumer skills as well. Well, it shows that these knights were taken from all over. Ugh, revenants. Finally learned the actual name of those things, like revenants. Ugh, hate them so much. Alright. So, you now have a choice. You could jump over and take that to the lower route, or head over here, and yeah. Those are crossbows. Those are giant ballista. Basically, take the side path. This is only going to get you killed. Yes, I know there are clean rot knights here, and it's going to be quite a few of them. But it definitely works out better than trying to deal with all that. And yeah, no, there's no sneaking up on this. Yeah, no, there's no sneaking up on all this. I'm just telling you straight out. Yeah. Alright. Nice. Yep. Yeah, there's no sneaking up on this. There's no... Nice. Oh, they got their helm and greaves. Still waiting on their chest piece. Yeah, no, there's just no easy way to deal with that area. The best thing I've found is doing just what I just did. Run past them, lead them into a chokehold, into a choke point. And then work from there. Take them out one by one. The items you can always come back for. The Clean Rot Knights were all the ones who knew they would be rotted and decayed by Melania, but still kept by her. Falling Tree Soldier Ashes. could summon the Mimic. Oh, what the hell? Alright. That way it uses nothing but free ranged attacks. Wow, our Mimic is just absolutely getting killed. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, yeah. Like I said before, in terms of firepower, it's got us beat. Just look at that light show. I can just keep popping this off. Nice. Now it'll go after me. Yep. And that'll let the Mimic tier get some chip damage. Now that it's back at this. Nice. And there it goes. Huh. The rot damage actually does enough to break the... Yep, and now we just let it sit. And here come the laser beams. Yeah, unfortunately this is the dull way to do this fight, but I don't really have a good way. Alright. Oh, okay, it walked away. Ow, 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 ow. Like, yeah, it's just gonna keep casting this, so until it gets bored. That should be it. Another Lord's Room. And now the hardest part. Getting rid of the two idiots in front of the door. Yeah, what the hell, even use a rune arc. Yep. see your bow versus mine. Two. I really should see how Loretta's great bow, Loretta's mastery works out. Nice. Did I have any... Yeah, I had bombs. Okay. It's just funny that he takes so little. What the hell? There we go. And now... he's shielded. Alright. And actually, I just remembered about this. Because... ah, damn it. Alright, let's do this. Nope. Yep. Ow. Yeah. This is one of two nights. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to fight this guy head up. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. This guy breaks your... this guy breaks your defenses like nothing. Luckily, lost grace. And yes, he can heal. Oh yeah, no, you didn't think this was going to be simple, did you? And this door... alright. Believe it or not, we've basically made it to Melania, one of the last hidden bosses. Holling Tree Night Helm. Let's see what it looks like, what they have to say. Helm worn by knights sworn to the Holling Tree, graced by a crown of unalloyed gold. It increases your faith. 2 points, but still. The golden canopy represents the honor of standing among the tree's defenders. Clean Rod Knights. A faceless figure holding a staff. Surrounded by... flanked either side by like 2 angels. Or 2 demons, rather. Guess that just depends on your angle. What makes that interesting is this door here. That's barely cracked open, but is giving out an immense amount of golden light. As if it's daylight, but it clearly isn't. Great arrows. Sacramental Bud. Yeah, it's worth noting. You can break these. So if you're ever worried about someone else coming up to use them, yeah, you can just break it. And yeah, the golden rune is there. The runes are there just to tempt you into being stupid. Nice. And you... Goodbye. And that's one of the blue bugs. So that's nothing too major. Let's see. But to get there... I was gonna say, I think... So I think there was a way up to there. Pretty glass windows, actually. Lots of books. Because there's a flower. Yeah, it's one of those flowers that gives off, I think, that one's Frenzy Mist. Alright. So by and large, we're pretty good, honestly. We could go face Melania, but there is something we've not completed. We're not the whole way to Melania, but we're getting there. Well, let's get another level out of this. Oh yeah, speaking of... Memorize. Loretta's Mastery. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think they hit as hard. Great bow, alright. Yep. And nope. Yeah, being able to knock them out of their actions is very, very useful. So say, I think you can get rid of these two, but Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. What I can do, though, is test Loretta's mastery on it. Okay, if you... So yeah, it's one of those cases of if you charge it fully and you can get the positioning so that you do hit with all four, it's more damage, but it's not also the right way to go necessarily. Alright. Let's see. Roots have grown and overgrown and 3 crystallians, huh? Here we go. I'm utterly impressed at its inability to hit anything. Okay, because these are rotten crystallians, so they're covered in scarlet rot. Yeah. And one. Let's see. How about nope. Nice. Last one. Alright, and that's the spellcaster, so... And that's gonna suck for you. They were guarding a rotten crystal sword. So, for those curious, sword fashioned from pure crystal, a deal impossible for a human. It festers with scarlet rot. Enwreathed with powerful magic, its attack scales with intelligence. So we would need one more point of strength, and we'd be able to... And it causes scarlet rot buildup. Does magic damage. And is actually not bad. Does it... Just out of curiosity, Can you mess with this Ashes of War? No. It only gets Spinning Slash. Okay. Well, good to know. And do those three respawn? Yes, they do. Okay. Try defeating one by one. Ah. Yeah. Hero's Room. These great chalices that are all around. We're supposed to gather all these crystal tears from the holly tree, but it seems they never got off the ground. At least we don't find any here. Interestingly enough, these look like Michaela's lilies, but in full bloom. Alright. Yep, pests. Almost made me jump there, really. Yeah. Moving ahead, I'm gonna need everyone I can get my hands on, so 10 more. Observing boluses. Yeah. Rock grease. Yay! Ow. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. Nice. Yeah, these pests are a step ahead of the usual ones you come across. Alright. So, let's see. Again. The interesting thing here is, these are all these lilies and these butterflies, but these are not the kind we're able to collect. They're specific to this place. Perhaps this is the truest and final form of the Scarlet Rot? One would easily believe that these flowers were developed maybe to consume the rot. As a way to limit its spread. Yeah, that's an idea anyway. Is there another way to get a hold of these idiots? I have to... Charm. Yep. Yep, poison and rot. I'd lose 30 points, get everything else, but I think, yeah, we're good there. Alright. Because, yeah, there's just no way around it. Yeah, the pests are just going to have to. Just need to get over here. Okay. Oh! I forgot about these little guys. I literally forgot about them. Whoops. Well, we've gotten pretty far into the Hailing Tree, and we'll get even farther next time. I'm gonna get some rest. So for now, thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this is more of me being back on my bullshit about the story of Elden Ring. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.